Good morning and welcome to the show. Coming up this Monday, poll shock. The Coalition claws back support despite net zero division. Plus, Princess Anne arrives in Melbourne for her final full day down under. And a Queensland family's slippery surprise, how a highly venomous visitor ended up in their laundry basket.
But we will begin this morning with tributes for radio legend John Laws, who's passed away at the age of 90 after a 7-decade-long broadcasting career. Live to today's Sydney reporter Gabrielle Boyle. Gabby, he was known as Golden Tonsils.
He certainly was, Jane. John Laws, a narrator of the nation's day-to-day. 71 years he spent on radio, a truly extraordinary career. We've heard from politicians, entertainers, sports people and the public about his life, tributes flowing thick and fast. From the Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, John Laws was an iconic voice and so much more. Generations of Australians trusted and respected him for telling it straight, digging deep and giving his guests and his listeners a chance to be heard. From Australian actor Russell Crowe, a wise mentor, mischievous mate and a very good friend. We've also heard from fellow radio personality Ray Hadley.
He was not just a legend, he was a radio icon. And those who follow him and drink from the well like I have in the past should remember the person who dug that well. And that well was dug by the great John Laws.
A remarkable career and an incredible life, and we'll bring you further tributes throughout the morning, Jane.
Absolutely, Gabby, thank you.
We can show you some wild footage this morning of the moment a dingo wrangles a baby shark on Gari Island. Let's go live to Today Queensland reporter Andrea Crothers. Isn't it something? This is incredible vision.
Oh, Carl, it sure is. This all unfolds on the eastern side of Gari, so just north of Eurong. So you've got a fisherman, he reels in a baby shark. He tries to release it twice, in fact, only to see a dingo had been watching his opportunity on the beach there, races in, grabs that shark, and good luck, there's some dinner for him there. We know that dingoes are quite common on Gari to go and hunt small prey and fish along the shoreline there, but this is some ultimate beachside takeaway.
That's for sure. Baby shark. Thanks, Andrea.
At least 3 people have died after strong waves swept them into the ocean off the Spanish Canary island of Tenerife. Another 15 people were injured in 4 separate incidents along the coast following a strong tidal surge in the Atlantic. Incredible pictures this morning from Hawaii as lava spews from the Kilauea volcano. Huge plumes of lava have been captured pouring from its craters on Hawaii's Big Island. Kilauea is one of the world's most active volcanoes, and this is its 36th eruption since December last year.
The Coalition is clawing back support among Aussie voters despite internal tensions over energy policy. New Resolve polling shows Labor still ahead, 53 to 47 in the two-party preferred vote, but the gap is narrowing. Cost of living remains the #1 issue, with 42% of voters naming it their top concern, while crime and antisocial behaviour trail closely behind. The AFL finals are set for a major change next year as the code brings in a wildcard round. Live to 9 Melbourne reporter Kiara Parker at AFL House. Kiara, how have fans reacted?
Well, Jane, not all AFL fans are happy. They say it rewards mediocrity. This is the biggest shake-up to the finals fixture in 25 years. So a wildcard round means that teams that finish 9th and 10th will still have the chance to keep their season alive. The AFL wants the second half of the season to still be exciting and have the opportunity for more teams to still play finals. So during the pre-finals bye week, 7th will play 10th and 8th will play 9th to determine the top 8. So teams are really going to want to finish in the top 6 to not have to play an extra game. The league says this rewards AFL fans with an extra 2 elimination finals. Jane?
Kiara, thank you.
The King has led a 2-minute silence at the Cenotaph in London in a touching Remembrance Day service. Let's go live to Nine's Europe correspondent Hannah Sinclair in London. Hannah, good morning to you. The monarch laid a wreath to honour the UK's fallen heroes.
Yeah, he did, Carl. Good morning to you. The King was front and centre at the remembrance service, leading the nation here in a 2-minute silence at 11 o'clock local time this morning. King Charles and Prince William both lay wreaths to commemorate those who fought and died at war for the UK. British Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer also there paying his respects. Watching on from a balcony was Queen Camilla and Princess Kate, both dressed in all black, along with other senior royals, but not the King's disgraced brother, former Prince Andrew. He is still nowhere to be seen. Carl.
Hannah, thank you. Meantime, Princess Anne has touched down in Melbourne last night as part of her official Australian tour. Today she'll attend an event with Victoria Police, expected to pay tribute to the officers killed in Pawnpaka before heading to Brisbane tomorrow. Yesterday she was in Sydney, where she led a Remembrance Day ceremony. Well, Cyndi Lauper has led the performances at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony in Los Angeles. She was invited on stage by Avril Lavigne to perform one of her greatest hits. It was a star-studded evening. Salt and Pepper donned their old tricolour jackets to rock the crowd with Push It, Arts, Push It. Push it real good, Lizzie.
Well, the Queensland family has been dealt a very slippery surprise after discovering a highly venomous visitor curled up in their laundry basket. This eastern brown snake slithered its way straight into the pile, jokingly said to be keen on doing some washing. It was safely wrangled and relocated to a much more suitable habitat. Well, an apple a day, try a coffee a day. Your daily hit of caffeine could be protecting you from one of the leading causes of stroke and heart failure. Research from the University of Adelaide finding coffee drinkers experienced a reduction in irregular heartbeats compared to those who choose to go without, which is none of us here on the desk this morning, is it?
Absolutely not.
Just got mine delivered. It sure is.
Delicious.
Well, Oscar Piastri's Formula One title bid has suffered another setback after he received a 10-second penalty for causing a crash, relegating him to 5th place at the Brazilian Grand Prix.
Championship leader Lando Norris capitalised on the situation, taking victory at Sao Paulo and extending his lead over Piastri to 24 points.
It's the 7th win in 2025 for the championship leader, who extends his lead out in front. Lando Norris wins the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Mercedes driver Kimi Antonelli put in a stellar performance to secure 2nd place, fending off a late challenge from Max Verstappen.
Oh, well. He'll be all right.
For Max or for
No,
Oscar?
for Oscar, of course.
I know.
He'll be all right.
He will.
Mark my words. Let's take a look at the weather across the country. And a cold front will move across Tassie, southern Victoria and South Australia, dropping temperatures and bringing some gusty winds and scattered rain.
Showers also forecast for Brisbane, Melbourne, Hobart and Adelaide, partly cloudy in Sydney, while Perth is the pick of the bunch, sunshine and 33 degrees ahead.